Hi, welcome to Jana's Crochet Journey. Today's Tuesday, August 17th, 2021. It's just coming on to do a quick update on the patterns that I'm working on. I really haven't done a whole lot. I decided not to show my sister's cardigan anymore because she started to watch the videos, so I don't want her to see it, but I am 3/4 of the way done with the left front panel, and then I'll have the sleeves, seam up the sides, put the trim around the edging, and then that should be done. I have 2 more dish towels done, but I'm not going to show any more of those either because they are also going to be Christmas gifts. Still working on my son's blanket, which I haven't picked up in about a week. Only because I've just been a little busy. And it's, heavier yarn, so it's hot. But to talk about something that I was working on a lot, excuse me, I got home from work and it's a little warm. So the Yarnspirations Holiday Throw Crochet pattern was this one. Now, I'll tell you, folks, I screwed up, plain and simple, but whatever, I'm just gonna go with it. I was going along in the pattern and I took a closer look at the picture and I was like, crap. What happened is, if you go on the Yarnspirations and you look up this pattern, you're gonna see that every so many stitches, and you may or may not be able to see it now, there are lines that go every so many stitches. I did not pick up on that at first. And the other thing is, I haven't been reading patterns long. A lot of the things I've made, I'll watch the video, I'll pause it, I'll write down what's being said, and just keep going like that. So I didn't quite understand certain parts of the pattern, how it's written, so I assumed I knew what I was doing. And if you remember the last video, I showed the first 7 rounds. Well, I probably messed up after 4 rounds or something, but I just didn't know it. So essentially, I'm doing my own pattern. I'm not ripping out what I have. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to keep going the way I have it. It should still be fine, but it's not this pattern anymore. So this is what it looks like, and I did not weave in my ends yet. So as you can see, it's almost like a starburst. It starts in the middle and it shoots out this way. So like every other row, you're changing this. And also in the previous video, I put double crochet, and it's not a front post double. It's a front post triple for this one, I believe. This in the corner is a front post double triple. So there's the difference. So anywhooser, where I just have these shooting off in the four corners, and then in the T, the pattern after maybe row 4 has this part right here going every 3 or 4 grannies, and I didn't know that that's what it meant, because they have what you need to do in parentheses, and then after, like the repeat with the asterisks, it'll say the word twice or 3 times for where you would, you know, keep putting your grannies or these front posts, and I totally messed that up, like big time. But whatever. Once I realized it, I wasn't ripping it out. The other part I messed up on was in the row repeat for the colors, it has red, white, green, red, white, green. Like you could pick whatever combination colors you wanted to. So the repeat should have only been twice, and then the 3 rows of color A. I kept going, so I have 3 repeats of the color pattern before I did the 3 rows of red. So that also got changed, but it's all good. I'm not ripping it, I'm going with it. So now I'll do, you know, white, green, red, keep repeating the pattern, do 3 more repetitions of this color sequence, another 3 rows of red, and I'm just going to keep going until I run out of yarn, and then that is going to be my holiday throw for Christmas. And it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be pretty. To refresh, I'm using Karen 1 pound. I think this is just plain old red. Scarlet. A mill-end white. And Fair Isle Emerald. And I am using 6.millimeter hook. And again, I like these type of hooks because for my arthritis in my hands, I actually saw something in a crochet group I'm on Facebook for these other hooks that people are buying at Hobby Lobby that have thick handles with the longer flat grips, and I think I'd like to get one of those and try them. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I'll figure it out. So there's that project, and over the weekend I was doing some fun family stuff, so I put that down, but I will be going back to that. And in the last video, I also showed 2 blankets that I wanted to get started on. Well, I haven't started them. But reason being, I want to get the cardigan finished. I would like to reach at least the halfway point on my son's blanket before I start 2 more blankets, like a lot of big projects, and I'm not getting the satisfaction that stuff is getting done. Yes, I'm doing the dish towels. Those take no time at all. I have 6 done so far. But I wanted to do the amigurumi. I did show that I wanted to do Mr. Persalot from Chronically Crocheting. I bought the pattern. So I started going through my yarn, getting out what I would need. I ordered the 30mm eyes, and yesterday I started it. Not very far, but it's all good. I'll be working on this later once we end this video. So far, this is what I have. I just started it, like I said. It's working in the round, so there's my stitch marker. And so you need 2 skeins of 5 bulky weight for the body. 2 skeins, and I believe she's a skein and a half. That they totaled like 210 or something like that. I'd have to flip back and look, but if you go by her pattern, or if you already have it, you know what I'm talking about. So I have Baby Bee Lots of Dots from Hobby Lobby that I got last year on clearance for $1.37, original $5.49. And this is the color Sprinkles/014, 110 yards, 5 bulky, 60 acrylic, 40% polyamide. And that is a real pretty color, so I thought that would make a good body. And then for the ears, she says to have another 5 bulky. So I love this chunky that I got on clearance last year. And this is originally $4.99. Got it on clearance for $1.24. 109 yards, 100% acrylic. And this is the color Dawn Rose. And then she tells you to have 4 weight acrylic for the inside of the ears, so it would be for inside. And I just have a scrap ball of purple, and then 4 weight acrylic black for whiskers. So this will be my colors, and I just pulled out what was in this, and I ended up ordering 2 sets of packages for the eyes. The one is I'm still waiting on it. It's like a combination of cat eyes, dragon eyes. Like, they're really pretty. Those should be here Thursday. And just to show you again, this is Mr. Persalot by Chronically Crocheting. So that's what it will look like, except in the colors I chose. And so far I'm not having a problem with the pattern, which is awesome, because I would like to make a bunch of them, and I would like to make some in the velvet yarn, which I haven't used a lot, so I want to practice with the acrylic. And an acquisition that did come is other eyeballs. So I got a combination of just black safety eyes with the backs. These are 20mm safety eyes, and they come with different sparkles, and I want to say there was 5 different sizes of the black safety eyes, and then you put the color behind it that you want or that might match your yarn. So these are the 30mm that you need. And in the pattern it says to put them on felt, but I think this takes the place of it to give you that back color. So I'll know more when I go to put the eyes on, but I'm not at that point yet. And I haven't worked with safety eyes, so it should all be fine. I'll just Google it if I have a problem. So again, I do have the yarn out that I showed in the last video. Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Beautiful, that I am going to be starting the pattern by Jana Martinez for the Victoria's German Shell Blanket. This is one that I want to start once I get the cardigan done, because that is a big project. And I still have the Caron Chunky Cake yarn that I want to put into a blanket as well. So that is about all I have. I just wanted to show you the mistakes I made with the Christmas pattern, but I'm not going to sweat it. I'm just going to go with it, keep the repeat. It's going to be pretty. It's going to work out fine. And then in the future, if I just want to do that again and figure out where I messed up and got confused, I can. And to show you that I started an amigurumi, which I like because it's small and it'll show that I'm making some progress on something. Because, you know, we all like that. Hey, I'm getting stuff done. And then my whip bags are just accumulating, but it's all good. All right. Thank you for joining me on Jana's crochet journey today, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.